Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys with more Atlanta Falcons content, all right? But before we get started with that, go ahead and hit two channels. I have two channels, all right? Strictly Prohibited Network. The link will be in the description for you guys can check that out. It is a new podcasting network channel, and I go in depth to, all sports, not just Atlanta Falcons content, all types of content, basketball, football, boxing, MMA, every freaking thing. I have a ton of people there, talented guys there with their different shows. So go ahead and check that out. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So make sure you guys go in the link of description to make sure you check those out. Subscribe and visit all my other avenues on social media. All right, but let me tell you guys this, all right? These are your comments, and like I said before, I love it when you guys give your ideas. Not only I get tired of hearing my damn self talk all the time, I want to see you guys' thoughts and read you guys' thoughts. And like I said, I read every single comment. I'm not one of these YouTubers that don't listen to what you guys say, who don't read what you guys say. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to see your thoughts, because I'm not some brilliant expert at every freaking thing. I give you my most educated thoughts. We as a team at Unintentional Grounding, we do our homework and we go in depth and research and look at the history, coaches. We do all this type of stuff. We go in depth, all right? We give you guys the most educated guesses we can possibly, you can possibly imagine. All right, but these are your comments, your way, and continue to comment under these videos so your thoughts can be heard. All right, this is the voice of the people. I'm the voice of the people, Mad Mike Sportsman, the Atlanta Falcons content. But Bobby Boucher, we need to get a running back in the second or third unless we get Quinn or Yannick in free agent. Now, I'm cool with Yannick, but one thing that we have to keep in mind is this: the Falcons are a team that have spent a ton of money. They spent money on Grady Jarrett with a $65 million contract. They spent money on Deion Jones, $60 million contract. They gave Desmond Trufant a $60 million contract. They're getting Julio Jones a $60 million contract extension. They've given Matt Ryan a $150 million contract extension. They've given Jake Matthews, $60 million contract. So there's not a lot of money to go around, signing Robert Quinn or Yannick. They will have the opportunity to go after guys for I would say personally a 3 to 4 year deal for a guy, experienced guy, not one that's going to cost the arm and the leg. I don't think they have enough money for that, especially for a guy like Yannick, who is asking for somewhere close to $20 million a year. I think he's a terrific player. Robert Quinn, I think he's a good player, but I'm not sure if the Falcons can afford these guys. But I can definitely see the Falcons bring in a running back, but I'm not sure if a second or third round is smart, especially when you have offensive issues. They're going after, for the most part, they may lose Austin Hooper to free agency. They are looking to upgrade the left guard position, so we don't know that. Obviously, they need defensive line issues. They're letting Vic Beasley walk for the most part, and a ton of guys are going to be free agents as well. Adrian Claiborne, Jack Crawford, those guys are pretty much going to be gone. So they will need help on the defensive side of the ball. So I can't see a running back being taken in the second or third round. I can see the fourth and later rounds. So great comment. Your boy I-20 Eric, one of the biggest Georgia Bulldogs writers, most educated Georgia Bulldogs writers. Go check him out at I-20 Eric on YouTube, not on not Instagram, but Twitter. Check him out on Twitter. He writes for the Dawn of the Dog. Great writer. Again, he's one of the most knowledgeable Georgia and passionate Georgia Bulldogs fans. Go check him out on Twitter. All right, but the Falcons have 3 picks before the third round. I would love for them to get Vaughn and come to Atlanta. I love Keyshawn Vaughn. I think he is exactly what we need in Atlanta. We need big plays. We lost Tevin Coleman, big playability. I don't think he was worth coming back as a starter, so I think that's why the Falcons, essentially let him go. Just wasn't a lot of money to be. Like I said, the Falcons know that they will have to let some players go, especially, when you have success, players are going to want and need more money. And unfortunately, Tevin Coleman was one of those guys that, for the most part, he was a cap casualty. All right, and we're going to look at Austin Hooper. He possibly is a cap casualty. And we're looking at Devontae Freeman as a possible cap casualty. But Keyshawn Vaughn is one of those players that I've highlighted as big play ability. The Falcons need big plays, players that can make big plays. You got Julio, you have Calvin Ridley. These guys are going to do, the dirty work for the most part. Matt Ryan is going to find receivers. He's going to throw for at least 3,000, at least 3,500 yards a year, at least that. All right, so the Falcons just need guys who can make big plays, and I think Keyshawn Vaughn, when you look at him, his ability to play, bro, this dude is explosive, and I love what he brings to, I love what he could possibly bring to the Atlanta Falcons. So, yeah, your boy, Falcons for life. Essentially, he says that Zach Moss, he would use him in third down back, short down distance plays. Cam Akers, he say reminds him of a Devontae Freeman, and both of them are from Florida State. Cam Akers is a guy that I think has ability, but playing at that horrible school offensive team, and Florida State didn't to be this bad, but they are a pretty good. They really are pretty good at getting talent, but I like Cam Akers and what he can bring, possibly bring to the Falcons. Of course, Keyshawn Vaughn, his speed, his great vision. He say he reminds him of Herschel Walker, and that's a hell of a compliment coming out of college. So, yeah, I do like him. Joshua Kelly is a guy that I think could be perfect for the Atlanta Falcons too, with his big play ability. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. Brent, aka Falcons for life. Michael, is Brian Hill gone? He is a free agent, but Brian Hill is a guy that I would possibly bring back on the grounds of, just big plays. I've highlighted this all offseason that the Falcons need more playmakers. They need guys who can make big plays. And Brian Hill is a guy that I think, in my opinion, like I said, people think I'm crazy for even saying this. I think Brian Hill is a guy that was the best running back for the Atlanta Falcons, who just did not get a lot of playing time. I know a lot of that was the Atlanta Falcons showcasing Devontae Freeman in case they wanted to trade him. They did try to trade him, but they didn't pull the trigger. So Brian Hill, in my opinion, was the best back. I don't think Ito Smith was the best back, honestly. He has potential. Indeed, he was one of those guys that, in my opinion, just injury prone, man. He's injury prone. I don't really see him as a starter. That could quite possibly be the case, being that Devontae Freeman will be out soon, but I don't necessarily see Ito Smith as a big time. But Cam Akers is such a curious case for me. I really want him to see what he can do, even with a semi-competent offensive line. And see, that's another thing that I've said about Cam Akers. He just hasn't had the talent around him to maximize, to see what he can do in its entirety, man. How many years are we going to draft a running back, stop drafting running backs? I mean, look, Terrence, bro. Tell me, when has any NFL team is not drafted or sign a running back in the offseason. Like, running backs, you have to play with running back. This is not arena football where you're just gonna play with all wide receivers and shit. Like, this is not how that works. Okay, that's not how that works. But when you look at it, man, I love the idea that, you know, we should focus on other places. But look, bro, the Falcons need running backs. The Falcons need to get back to running the ball and have a consistent running game, and you're not going to have a consistent running game until you find a consistent running back. All right, we don't have a consistent running back. We don't know if Edo Smith is going to stay healthy. We don't know if Brian Hill is going to stay. We know that Devontae Freeman, for the most part, will be gone. So why would you not draft a running back? Okay, it just makes sense. All right, I like Who Talks Sports, who has a YouTube channel himself, so check that out. He likes Zach Moss as well. Jonathan Taylor should be the first on our draft board as far as running back position, followed by Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins. Those are the top 3 running backs that fit in our Atlanta Falcons offensive scheme. All 3 can run. All 3 can catch out of the backfield. Taylor's a good pass blocker, but the other 2 need work in that aspect of the game. And I like Cam Akers, I like Jonathan Taylor, but I don't like J.K. Dobbins. I think just something about his game is weird to me. All right, I don't know what it is. Just something weird about his game. Perrine is a guy that I think he definitely has talent. He said I'm avoiding Perrine again. I just don't like him. Like, he's small. All right, we had enough of small running backs. I mean, Devontae Freeman is a small running back. I know he's a small, compact, physical running, but I just don't. I'm done with small running backs in Atlanta. Seriously, I am so done. We need to get bigger. We need to be more physical. And I know Perrine is a physical runner, but he's small, bro. I'm done with these little running backs. A lot of people, J.K. Dobbs, and get Dirk out of here. Yeah, man. Hey, man, look, I just don't. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. But at this time, man, I just don't like J.K. Dobbs. I just don't think his game, just something about his game just irritates me, and it just doesn't excite me. His game just doesn't excite me. I know he put up numbers and whatnot, but just something about his game just irritates me and rubs me the wrong way. But let me know what you guys think about this channel. What do you want me to make the videos as far as, you know, positions, the players that are coming out, free agency, whatever, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Leave your comments below. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Your boy, man, Michael's out, man.
Perfect.